Hey guys, today I would like to teach you a trick that does not utilize any sleight of hand as well, and you can use a borrowed deck and whichever deck that you could be able to find. And so now let's get into the performance. You can have the spectators shuffle up the cards as much as they want. It doesn't really matter. There's no stacks that you have to use, okay? So now, I'm gonna put the deck on the table, and you can have the spectator cut the amount of cards that they want. Let's say they cut about half of the deck. And now, I'm gonna pick up my pile, and you're gonna pick yours. And you're gonna pick one card that you like from your pile, okay? And I'm gonna pick one card from my pile that I like, okay? And just pick it out, take it out. Okay, so now I'm gonna do mine. Okay, so now I've got one card, and this is my card. And let's say they pick this one, the Queen of Clubs. And normally I wouldn't suppose to know, I shouldn't know this card, but since I'm the only one in this video, I'm gonna be the spectator. And now, I'm gonna put it face down, and you insert your card into my pile. And now I insert my card into your pile. Okay, so this is your pile, which I haven't handled ever. And this is my pile. And now I'm gonna square them up. So now, I'm gonna ask you which card you've picked, and you will say the Queen of Clubs. And the card I've picked is the Four of Clubs. And just with the snap of the finger, all the cards have turned to one direction except my Four of Clubs and your Queen of Clubs. And this is the performance of this trick. And let's get into the explanation. Okay, so the explanation of this trick is quite simple. You don't need any stack deck, you can use a borrowed deck for sure. But the thing that you need to really watch out for is that you shouldn't use a deck like this, okay? Because the side of the deck is white, but the back, you can see, it's not white, okay? You should use the deck that has the same side, both on the face and the back. They should be the same to be able to perform this trick, okay? And now, here's how we're gonna do. It doesn't matter how much they shuffle the cards. The deck doesn't have to be complete. Doesn't need every single card. Just need a pile of cards, okay? So now, you can have them cut the deck into wherever they want. So now, when you tell them what to do, you have to tell them that you pick out a card and look at it and remember it, okay? And I'll do the same as well. We would pick one card, okay? Each person should pick one card, and later on, I'm gonna insert the card into your pile, and you will insert the card into my pile, okay? And now, you turn around. This is the thing that you should do. This is the thing that you will do, okay? When you turn around, you flip the deck over, and you look at the bottom card, which is the Eight of Hearts, and you turn it upside down. So now it looks like a face down deck, okay? And this is something that now you can see that why I recommend that you don't use this deck of cards, because if you put this deck upside down, if one of the cards is upside down, you can see it. Okay, so it's not that deceiving. And even from the back, you can be able to see. So you need to kind of hold it tight, which doesn't prove you from, you couldn't, maybe the spectator will find that out, okay? So you should use a wide-sided deck, okay? So now, you have to remember the 8 of hearts and turn it upside down. And now, they're gonna pick out a card. Well, let's say is the 7 of spades, okay? And now, you need to take one card that you need to, when you're turn your back, you need to take one card out, okay? And pretend that this is your card, which is not your card. The card that you will remember is this, the 8 of hearts, okay? So this is the card that you pretend to memorize. And now they've picked the 7 of spades, and you have the 8 of hearts, okay? So now, you say, you could insert the card into my deck, my pile, and I'll insert the card into your pile. So now, we have a problem right here, okay? So now, how do I turn this deck back? If I just do this, it's way too obvious, okay? So you now have to draw attention to this pile, and at the same time, you should flip this upside down. And this is what I did in the performance. Say, you've picked this, you've handled this pile, which I haven't ever touched. And this is the time when I do the turnover. So when there's no table in a walk around situation, this is what I would do. I'll take their deck. This is the deck, the pile that you've been holding on to. And I'll drop my hands down. And drop my hands to my side and just flip it over. Okay. So this is two solutions that you could be able to use. And you could come up with your own solutions. And make sure to share it down in the comments below. And so now, we have to turn this over. So this is what I did in the performance. This is the pile that you've been holding on to, right? And now put it back. So now you've turned this pile upside down. And these 2 cards are the 2 cards. This is the one that you remember, and this is the card that the spectator picked, right? So now you just have to put this pile on top of it, and it's over. The trick is done. You can say with a snap of my fingers, and your card should turn around, and my card should turn around as well. And you can ask the spectator which card they've picked, which is the 7 of spades, and you say that you've picked the 8 of hearts, and you just spread the cards through, and the trick is done. So this is a trick that I really like. This is not the first trick that I've learned, but definitely one of my favorite impromptu card trick that does not utilize any sort of sleight of hand. You don't need to practice any sleight of hand to be able to perform this trick. So yeah, so hope you enjoy this video, and if you like my videos, like my match tutorial videos, make sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and comment down below, and I'll reply to your comments as fast as I possibly can. And if you have any questions, make sure to comment down below, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.